All right, Gemini, this is my third attempt. I will have to stop in a little bit, and I'm waiting for the next pot of coffee. So if you're new to my channel, thank you for clicking on me. If you are returning, thank you, thank you, thank you. I truly appreciate you. This isn't my day job, so please be patient. I try to do 2 videos per day. It does not always work out. Life has a tendency to disrupt me. Please take into consideration these readings are general, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you're a cross-watcher, feel free to reverse the roles as needed. Also, check your star chart and see if maybe there is Gemini somewhere else in your chart. Hello, Tia. Also, sometimes this is just, the universe is just trying to, spirit, whatever you want to call, just needs you to see this message. So, Mercury retrograde is from November 9th to November 29th, so we are in the thick of it. It can disrupt communications. So check your text messages, make sure you got everything accurate, check your emails, always check your spam folder, make sure it didn't end up there. Also be aware that exes could be reaching out to you, trying to find their own closure. Don't entertain it. If you got them out of your life, there's a reason. And if you find yourself thinking about an ex, do your best to give yourself the closure that you deserve without reaching, without calling them back in. I found this at work. I love it. It's beautiful. So, so for Monday, wait, today is what? Today's Wednesday. Okay, let me get my days. I'm going to try something new. I'm going to try for days of the week and what to expect. And today is actually Thursday, isn't it? You see, I have to have that extra pot of coffee. So for Thursday, you can expect ignite the ambition. Something will ignite today. Pursue desires with drive and face consequences bravely. Keep an open mind as answers reveal your journey. Yep. Okay. So what is this ambition? What is this ambition that Gemini needs to ignite? And remember, it does say you've got to face your consequences bravely. So for whatever you start, there will be consequences. Confusion, overwhelmed by choices. Okay, so don't allow yourself to be overwhelmed by choices. There's, pick the one that causes, pick the one that gives you desire. Pick the one that, causes you happiness and joy and ignites your desires and your passions and all that. And the read that I did before, there was bondage going on. So maybe that's part of it. Yeah, you think? That's possible. The coffee. Maybe it's a bondage to coffee. It's almost ready. I'll give it a little bit longer. You may be chasing an unattainable fantasy. It's time to face reality. Ground yourself in the real world and focus on the goals and intentions that will get you where you need to be. Alternatively, the smoke may finally be clearing and you could be seeing things for what they are. So pay close attention. Coffee. There we go. Oh. So that is for Thursday. That's for today. What do you got for the Friday? I'm just going to change this and we're going to say it's for the weekend. Because this week is almost over. Friday. Getting better. Growth is a journey, not a destination. Welcome improvements one step at a time. Okay, are you feeling hopeless about something? Worried? Fear? Yeah, 9 of Swords energy. Maybe you're worried about the decision that you made today. And remember, please, that all of these, all of us have a different timeline. So what could happen today might happen tomorrow for somebody. It might happen on Saturday for somebody. Yeah, you're worried about it. However, you've built up your mastery. You've built up your skill developments. You understand your passions. So you know what you did. You know what you're doing. Two of Cups. Romantic love, partnership connection. So yeah, I'm gonna go out. I'm definitely going towards this as a romantic read. However, if there isn't any romance in your life, you can take it as a work read. I had to do that for a number of years because there's just absolutely no romance going on in my life. I'm not calling it in. I'm not at all. So I always just take romance reads as work. It's sad to say maybe, but I just have no energy towards it. I don't want somebody who bursts me into flames. I don't want to burst into flames. I want to just enjoy my life. I just want to be happy and content and yeah. So what about Saturday? Oh, red door. Okay, we're definitely going there, aren't we? The red, well, that's the red room, not a red, red door. Oh my. Chart your course with intention. The future is yours to design and navigate. Trust the wisdom of the universe and remain open to receive guidance as you journey through life's mysteries. Patience is your ally. Celebrate each step forward, no matter the size. Maybe you learned a special knot and you want to try it on your partner. Serene haven. Embrace tranquility as your refuge, where serenity blossoms and peace enfolds your being. Yeah, for some people that is a haven. that kind of relationship is. It's very special, and it's, yeah, it can be intense. Sorry, I'm trying to get my cards here lined up, and there we go. So venture into the mystery with an open heart, welcoming the lessons hidden in uncertainty. Okay, so it looks like you're definitely going to be trying something new this weekend, especially on Saturday, and you need to remain open and allow it to progress. I do want to say that if you ever feel uncomfortable, it is okay to stop. It is okay to set boundaries. Just because the universe says that it wants you to proceed, it does not mean that you have to if you are not ready. Okay, but yeah, yeah, this is everything in here. Is just, you're making steady progress. You're being guided, and you're making plans. Maybe you're making plans to go somewhere this in the future. Maybe it isn't this weekend, but another weekend. And is being guided by somebody else and making steady progress. And it'll be a good thing, and you may not know everything that's going to happen, and it's all right. The universe has you back on this one. For those of us in for those of us in yeah, vanilla situations. Anything to clarify this, or are you happy with it? Is this good? There may be a little lack of yeah, actually temperance. This is an extreme relationship that I have gotten into. So this is definitely not a read for everybody, especially those vanillas. Things are definitely out of sorts, and you're feeling the pressure, so take a breath. What is your real purpose? What are your goals? Reflect and think carefully, because temperance is reminding you that you may not be taking things in moderation, and something is disrupting the balance. Okay, or maybe that's for me. Maybe that's where and it's okay. I need to butt out and let the universe and these people deal with it. I'll leave that there. All right, what is for Sunday for Gemini? What is Sunday for Gemini? Mind you, I'm not judging. I judge myself for not having one. Open to receive. Invite abundance with open arms. Embrace the blessings waiting to flow into your life. All right, so what are these blessings that are waiting to flow into your life? Romance. Sensitivity, maybe a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. The ideal relationship. An imaginative one. Maybe you're a writer and you're thinking about writing a book on the subject. Anything else? Yep. Okay, Two of Wands. Maybe you're planning on doing one of these. Maybe you're wanting to do a relationship like this, and you're planning getting it started. You're making decisions in progress. The Two of Wands depicts a figure. Oh, hold on. You've been hit with a spark of inspiration. Now you must figure out how to turn that fire into action. Be sure to lay the groundwork before blasting forward so that you don't stumble over your own feet. Let your intuition guide you. So maybe there is something at work, a new situation at work. You're making decisions, you're moving forward. You've got to get all my brain is still on X's and O's. You got to get all your T's crossed and your I's dotted. Anything else? No? Alrighty. Is there any more advice for Gemini for this upcoming weekend? Enjoy the journey. Embrace each moment fully. Stay open to new experiences and lessons along the way. Well, I think you'll do that. Well, thank you for allowing me to test run this on you. I really enjoyed this one. I have to say, maybe for somebody who is watching, they're probably not enjoying it, and I apologize for laughing. But yeah, this one was definitely interesting, and for at least one of those situations, it was very, you know who you are. Thank you very much. Like, share, subscribe. I hope I see you again. I hope I didn't scare anybody off. Thank you.